And today, 5 Americans detained in Iran could be coming home. It's part of a controversial high-stakes prison swap that would also send home 5 Iranians detained here in the U.S. and would unfreeze $6 billion in Iranian money. The swap has been carefully planned out. The money will be transferred through Switzerland first, then the Americans will head to Qatar, and finally the Iranians will be released.
A potential government shutdown is getting closer every day. Over the weekend, a group of House Republicans came to terms on a short-term funding bill, but nothing is set in stone and the clock is still ticking. There's less than 2 weeks for Capitol Hill to try and prevent the government from going broke and be forced to close its doors.
This week, the trial for 2 of the officers charged in Elijah McClain's death is expected to start. McClain was walking home in 2019 when police stopped him. Officers put him in a carotid hold and paramedics injected him with the sedative ketamine. His heart stopped and McClain later died at the hospital. Randy Rodema and Jason Rosenblatt are the first to go on trial. They face charges for reckless manslaughter and second-degree assault. Jury selection started last week. Opening statements could begin on Tuesday, and a trial for the 3rd officer involved in the case is expected to start in October. The 2 paramedics involved could go on trial in November, but they are asking the state Supreme Court to drop their charges.
Mount Evans is now officially Mount Blue Sky. The U.S. Board of Geographic Names voted over the weekend to change the name. The mountain was previously named for former Governor John Evans, who authorized the Sand Creek Massacre. The Southern Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes wanted the name changed to Mount Blue Sky, and a state advisory board and the governor agreed. The vote was supposed to happen in March, but the Northern Cheyenne tribe, now in Montana, uses the phrase blue sky in ceremonies and said the name change was sacrilegious. They wanted the name Mount Cheyenne Arapaho. The board still decided to go with Mount Blue Sky, saying they just couldn't reach a decision that would satisfy everyone.
Before Colorado reintroduces gray wolves, the federal government plans to give the state more authority on when wolves can be killed. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service wants to designate Colorado's wolves as a non-essential experimental population. The rule could be final as soon as mid-October. The federal government lists gray wolves as an endangered species, which means the only scenario where a person could kill a wolf is to preserve human life. With this designation, though, Colorado can create other scenarios where a person could legally kill a wolf. Ranchers tell us they need this, and CPW leaders have been working on it for months.
It's really a positive development. It will allow us to achieve our goal of establishing a self-sustaining population of wolves, and it will allow us to address some of the conflicts that we anticipate will happen with wolves in Colorado.
Now, the designation does not apply to the handful of wolves currently in Colorado.